It was 9 p.m. on Easter Sunday, 9 p.m.
And Mary realized,
oh no. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. He's finishing editing. I have dishes to do, but I had some bread of all my attempts the last couple of days of baking bread. This was last night's attempt. Teeny tiny little loaf that turned out pretty well. It tasted pretty good. I chopped up all of the little ends that we didn't finish, and I am going to bake them because I roasted a chicken, and I'm thinking about doing kind of a Thanksgiving dinner type thing. So I'm going to bake these, and they'll be crispy, and then I will make stuffing out of it. And I'm currently making zucchini. It's like zucchini and egg. I don't know. We had a zucchini that was, oh my. Okay. I think that was just to check the zucchini stuff. Those are the potatoes that I made to go with last night's dinner that we didn't end up eating, so we're just gonna warm them up and eat them for lunch. And that's what's going on. Finish my vest and my mists and just taking care of business. Ollie's taking care of this, soaking up the sunshine. Oh, almost dropped it. Almost dropped you. Oh, does that feel so good, Bonesy?
whew, guys, it has been another full day at work. I worked on some mulching in the front yard. I'll show you that in a little bit. And I've been working on putting together our drainage system. So this is running through our entire backyard, and then I'm working on right now, so this is an old French drain that runs from the gutter over here. So I'm putting in, this is kind of an all-in-one system that's wrapped so that dirt doesn't get in the drainage and it sucks in the water. And so we'll have a drain right there in the middle of the yard, a drain down there before it goes out of the fence, and then a drain on the other side of the fence for when it runs off of the neighbor's yard. So that is what I've been working on, and Mary has been working hard making us some delicious dinner. You want to tell us what we got here?
Roasted chicken,
stuffing, mashed potatoes, vegetables. Amazing, thank you, honey. I'll show you the mulch before we go. Look at this. Oh, it makes the flowers pop. And then look at our flowers. And here's a bunch more of the mulching that I did today. And then Mary requested that I show the sunshine coming through our beautiful azalea bush. Look at that. Beauteous. All right, we just got back from our walk. Oh, we were gonna show you Ollie taking inventory and looking for Harry, but he was waiting at the door. Hi, Hairman.
Hi,
Did you miss us?
Oh,
You are so cute.
how are you so cute?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah?
Hi.
What is it? Do you need a hug? Yeah, of course I'll give you a hug. Of course I will. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Hi, baby. Hi.
Didn't you get a drink of water? Go get a drink of water. Guys, I got the drainage system almost done. Tomorrow I will finish it up before the dump truck of dirt comes, and then we'll start pouring, wheelbarrowing the dirt.
We're going to be having rain coming up here, so hopefully we will see less of the yard flooding.
Better.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll get to see it in action, which will be, when's the rain?
I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay, but while she's grabbing something, while I've been working on the yard, I unfortunately came across, and did not know I came across, something poisonous. I think maybe poison sumac, is that what we looked at?
Possibly.
Possibly, I don't know what it was, but this is my arm. Yeah.
Let me see it.
So leave in the comments what you do for poison reactions on your skin. We were reading about, what was the one? It was like
New
Technu. We were reading about that.
Technu wash. It's like a bath body wash that gets the oils of the poison plant off of you.
So we actually had to refill a couple of Mary's prescriptions, and
at like a local CVS.
And I think they will deliver it, and we can add things to that delivery.
Like stuff for his wrist.
So you want to tell them what happened on Easter Sunday?
Yeah, we had an event.
We had an event.
It was 9 p.m. on Easter Sunday, 9 p.m.
And Mary realized,
oh no. Okay, well, I think I did it. I think I forgot to take my medicines this morning. I run upstairs where I found this, and the Sunday morning was empty. And I was like, okay, hold on. Yes, I took them. Because I always take my Trikafta and my morning and evening meds together. And so I thought, I took my Sunday morning, that means I took it. And I looked in the drawer and I didn't see this, and I remembered, nope, I just know it. I think I forgot it. And I ran back downstairs, and sure enough, this was in my vest cart, not with my cobbler, AKA my rhythm was messed up. I officially missed a dose of Trikafta.
9 months into taking this, she has not missed a dose.
You mean 8 months and 10 days.
Okay, 8 months and 10 days. I was trying to do the math while you were talking. 8 months and 10 days into it, she had not missed a dose. I think rather than like being upset about that missed dose, you should celebrate those 8 months and 10 days.
And you know, like 1 month in, I was like, wow, I took them all. Like I didn't even miss one. And then month 2, I was like, whoa. I mean, obviously I'm gonna forget at some point. And then I'm 8 months in, over 8 months in, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. How did I not forget after 8 months? But I still am astonished because we moved in the midst of that. A ton of things were up in the air, like during moving and stuff, and I still remembered. So I'm grateful I was able to remember for that long. And what the protocol is, we had to look it up. If you miss a dose, I remember reading about it. If you miss a dose and it's been 6 hours, blah, 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 there's this whole thing. So we read about it, and since I missed it, it was over 6 hours, I was supposed to take the 2 morning pills. So I took those.
Night.
Right, so I took those when I remembered, and then it just says skip your night dose and restart as normal in the morning.
So really, out of 3 pills, she only missed 1
so
in
I've
that
missed
day.
1 pill in 8 months. So.
Well, I think one thing to note here is that this is a medication that we have definitely seen the results of, and that has definitely given you an added discipline to it.
Oh yeah. And I feel like there's a hair in my mouth. What?
You go.
Oh. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, wait, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna like whisper it to me. I was like, is this a secret they're not supposed to hear? But that was just your way to remember.
That's my way to try to remember.
Okay.
After I realized it, and like, you know when you're like, oh no, could it be? Whatever it is, whether you left your wallet in the taxi or whatever it is, you're like, oh no, could it be? I'm like frantically, I'm frantically searching. And
your
then
heart's like dropped. Yeah.
Once I realized like, okay, this is it. this is the day. I knew it would come. I forgot it. I literally like sat on the floor and I just like had a moment because I was like sitting over by my vest cart, so that's why I was on the floor. And I was just like, I think I said like, this feels like out of body experience.
Yeah, I remember you said, I'm having a moment right now.
I just had to like, okay, I have now missed a dose. It was actually a medication trial I was on that taught me really for sure don't miss a dose. It was a medication that was a derivative of
cannabis, a
cannabinoid. It was a research trial for cystic fibrosis patients. It was related to inflammation. This was years ago. And because it was a cannabis derivative, but probably just because it was a study drug, honestly, I think any study drug, but either way, I was like a little more intimidated because it was like a cannabis derivative. Anyway, they were gonna count how many pills they gave you. Then next month when you come back, they're gonna count how many pills you have left. Did you miss any doses? And they were like, you know, it's hardcore. And I remember one time I was taking it and I dropped it and I couldn't find it, and I like emailed my team. I'm like, I dropped a pill, I'm so sorry. And they of course were like, it's totally fine. But anyway, that whole trial taught me like, we are going to count them. I cannot miss these. Boom, boom, boom.
And so like that, from that trial on, like it was a defining season of our marriage, like not our marriage, but like when I look back in our marriage years, that's a defining moment where like Mary's discipline, she was always disciplined, but it was just like a new level of discipline in taking her medications.
Because before that, it would be like, it's hard to remember twice a day, especially when you've got different things going on. You're waking up early to go to the hospital for a test or whatever, and your routine is off.
Yeah.
You forget. And there used to be, when at the end of the week when I need to fill this up, there used to be maybe a couple of them that I would have forgotten. No, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna die. And it's true, like, I'm not gonna die, but I'm grateful that I learned the consistency through that trial.
Yeah.
And now this medicine has also taught me, because I'm just so like, you changed my life. I'm so thankful. So.
And the funny thing is that during that trial, Mary was on, we found out like years down the road, or when the trial, like a year after the trial was over, we found out that Mary was on placebo, which means she wasn't actually on the study. Well, for part of it she was, but for like part of the trial she was on placebo. And we laughed at the...
Placebo means it's basically like an empty pill. Mm-hmm. It's still a pill in a capsule that you take, but it's like a pretend, it's not medicine. So
it's the control group to like compare the results of the placebo people with the results of the people on the drug. So anyways, we laughed that the drug that taught Mary to take her medications wasn't a medication.
Yeah. And like, don't get us wrong. Like, I totally took my medicines before this. Yeah. But it was just that switch from like, it's okay that I forgot to like, I'm not gonna forget. But sometimes I have to like set timers for myself for certain medications that are harder to remember. When I'm on oral antibiotics or IV antibiotics, sometimes I have to time them away from each other. So I set a timer for 2 hours from now, because honestly, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take these now and I'm gonna take that antibiotic in 2 hours. I'm gonna forget, like life happens. So I set a timer on my phone or whatever. Tell me your tricks. So we wanna hear your tricks for poison ivy, poison oak, that sort of thing. And I wanna hear your tricks for remembering your medications every day, if you take medications, or whatever certain things you have to remember to do each day. How do you guys remember it? And
as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. And you want to say good night? Do you want to go for a walk? Oh, okay. Good night, buddy.